Hey, everybody, it's Dr. Nick, Professor Mike with DGI, Divine Guidance Institute. Yes, teaching you the ancient way of knowing so you don't get blindsided. Heck no, we can't have that. And it is an epidemic, a silent epidemic. But you know what? The equinox is around the corner, and it gives you a portal to your next 90 days. Pure prophecy.
Equal light, equal night, the autumnal equinox. And it's that snapshot that gives you a quick look at your future. And, what does that mean? Why do I need to even pay attention? Things get enhanced at a quantum level. So suddenly you can actually see what's coming. So you stop getting your butt kicked on a daily basis. So you don't get blindsided. It's a chance to sidestep it and have a more harmonious daily life. That's it.
You know, it's a portal. With every equinox and with every solstice, the 2 weeks before and after, the veil, the veil reveals the next quarter of your life, of what's coming, with dreams, with signs. But you have to learn how to read the fabric. So we're going to give you a couple tricks today, a couple techniques, so you can start using these tools that are God-given, that rotate quarterly. Boom, 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 boom. And long ago, this is how they used to read the future.
Yep. It's always been there and it's always there. That's why we started
Yeah.
Divine Guidance Institute. In other words, you can, the signs are always there on a daily basis. Dreams you're dreaming every night. Gut feelings, you've had a few of them and ignored them and it got your butt kicked. And like, God, I should have followed my intuition, my gut feeling. It's always there. But what we're bringing here today is that the vibrations are more finely tuned, so it opens literally a vortex or a portal during the autumnal equinox. It's a time like things start humming so you can see more clearly. You don't have to work on it so hard. So we're going to give you a few tips so you can pay attention and not get blindsided again. Okay?
Yeah. Signs and dreams intensify, they increase, proliferate a little bit, and gives you the snapshot for the next quarter of what's coming. So really all you have to do is be aware. I mean, how easy is that? Just kind of pay attention to things. So technique for dream recall, of course, the hue, the hue, the hue, the hue. The hue, or one magic word, is the number one technique for anything you're going to do, whether it's getting ghosts out of the house or remembering your dreams or stopping nightmares. So tonight, you can actually program a dream, or you just want to remember dreams because they're on autopilot, right? So, hue before bed. Hue just for a minute or two, out loud or silent. It opens that portal of clarity. Actually, it adjusts the vibratory rate, wouldn't you say?
Yep. It's strictly quantum physics. And, is quantum physics some kind of prophecy? It is and it isn't, but it's pure science. And it's the way the divine guidance comes through into our daily life. It comes in through a vibration or a frequency, and it's called quantum physics. And in that sense,
Yeah.
it's scientific. It goes like this, hand in glove. So pay attention to that.
Hey, I've got a good story. And so you're like, well, give me some examples. Let me give you I'll give you 2 quick examples. Last summer solstice, so 3 months ago, I kept seeing bunnies. Bunnies were all around the house here. Bunnies, bunnies, bunnies.
Things are hopping.
Bunnies were everywhere. And then someone even sent me bunny in the picture as if it was Easter or something. Anyhow, bunnies, bunnies, bunnies. Inspiration, anything bizarre or out of the ordinary or coincidence catches your attention. That's how you know there's a message. Well, this is simple, and Michael just told you things are hopping. So it's letting me know, or it let me know the next quarter, which is now a new quarter starting, things are going to be hopping, and they certainly are. We're about to launch the Mystery School officially October 22nd, which is really exciting. New website, new courses, the whole thing's getting launched. October 22nd. Why October? Because it's the spiritual new year. Yeah. So actually, in a month is the spiritual new year. And we'll do a whole new podcast on spiritual new year and what that means and what that entails. But back to now, back to the moment. Okay, signs proliferating and the palm tree falling down. Here's another one of my favorites. I just did a post about this the other day. our dear friend, we lived in Phoenix. She calls one morning. She says, "Oh my God, my palm tree is laying down in my front yard." And this was around the time of an equinox, if I recall. No, actually, it was solstice, December-ish. Anyway, what do you think? What do you think? I said, well, life's about to get uprooted in some area. It doesn't mean it's negative, okay? It just means change is coming. And so within 1 month, what happened? Her husband got a promotion and they moved across the country. Yes, so it gave her a snapshot. So you see, these are the snapshots. You want to know, bottom line, it's like, do you want to know if you're on track or off track or what you need to do to tweak things? That's what the whole thing is about. So you can navigate better down here because it's tough.
And the signs are always there. Even when I,
Mhm.
I met Nicole on our second date, walked her back to the car, the license plate KRW, the exact initials of my first wife. And it was like, oh my God. And it caught my attention, but I was paying attention, but I had a gut feeling at the same time. And that sign was there showing me my life was going to
Yeah.
take a turn and go a different direction completely. And it was, am I paying attention to the signs because they're always around? But like Nick says, this time of year, we get that boost. So they're a little stronger, a little more clear than normal. So, it's a real gift. Pay attention.
Yeah, I've got a few clients, their birthdays are right now. And it's interesting because, okay, equinox and solstices, but also anniversaries and birthdays, the signs proliferate, the messages. So I've got a few people whose birthdays lie within the 2 weeks of the solstice and the equinoxes. And I was just saying, so you got a double Scooby Doo of messages right now. Your birthday and the equinox is within the 2 week time frames. I said, you got to pay extra attention. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, okay, dreams. Cue before bed. You can either program a dream and ask a question or just pay attention to the dreams you are having, write them down, and interpret them real easily. How do you interpret a dream? What's going on in my life now? What was I wondering? And the symbols, you do quick word association. So, if you dream of water and you love to scuba dive, well, water probably means love or joy. Okay. Or if you have a fear of water, same thing. Water means something negative. Okay. So it's always the symbolism is word association coupled with what's going on in my life right now. And that's how you interpret or decode any dream, although there is an art and a science to it.
Mhm.
It takes a minute, but that's going to get you rolling. Okay. Just start looking at your data and see what you can extract. Same with signs, anything that's a coincidence or a bizarre event catches your attention because it caught your attention, there's definitely a message for you. And you do it the same way. You decode the
Mhm.
thing the same way, you know, what it means to you personally and the fact that it caught your attention, what was on your mind at that moment that it occurred. And that's directly correlates with what the message is pertaining to. So these things are real practical and yeah, you can get started right away. Hey, so okie dokie, start paying attention, see what you get and send us your trust yourself stories. Yeah, absolutely. And don't forget, check out the Hue. You can use the Hue. The Mystery School's launching on the 22nd. Email us with anything you got, any stories or questions. And our signature course, One Magic Word, you can check that out at onemagicword.com. And the Mystery School website, divineguidanceinstitute.org. That'll be happening soon. Yeah, reach out, stay in
Yeah.
touch.
And, have fun. This is a time when divine guidance is really the volume's turned up.
Way up.
So, every, over the next couple weeks, whatever, when you get up, say, hey, wake up. What's the message today? And you'll see stuff starting to come in and that you never noticed before. And that's the divine guidance. The volume's turned up right
Yeah.
now because of the equinox, equal night, equal light. And it's a really special time to understand what's going on in your life and how to make it more harmonious. All right.
Yeah, yeah. All righty, folks. That's all. We're out. We'll talk soon and trust yourself.
Hey, have a good one.
Bye. Do, do.